Hey, let me ask y'all this though. So, how do y'all feel about women becoming empty nesters? What I mean by that, like when their kids is finally getting out, do you feel like it's really a thing for them to still have attachment issues to their children?
There's no such thing as a woman empty nester, and I'm gonna tell you why. Women who are empty nesters, if you notice, Monday through Sunday, they find an event to be at. They're gonna be at R&B Mondays. They're gonna be at Taco Tuesdays. They're gonna be at Wine Wednesday, Thirsty Thursday, Freaky Friday, Wet and Wild Saturday. Then they go to church and wash away their
You
sins on
forgot brunch on
Sunday.
Sundays too.
Yeah, brunch on Sunday after they went to church and got baptized. But during that whole week, they're always out somewhere. They're always with one of their homegirls. They make sure to never be home alone. And when they are home alone, guess who's there? Fred, Ted,
Ooh.
Trayvon, Christopher, Donovan. It's a nigga there banging their back out, blowing their back out 7 days a week. They for sure make sure they're never there lonely. There's no such thing as a female empty nester. I don't give what nobody say. They might live alone, but trust me, they not alone.
So you feel like women can't embrace being
I
alone?
think
Even when they are, they get cats.
I
Or
think
they
it's
get
like
dogs.
So you talking about what we were talking about earlier, right?
Yeah. Just like when women finally become empty nesters, because I feel like when women become empty nesters, it's hard for them to let go. Like I think they can't even fathom just like, oh my God, my kids are adults now. They've been such of a mother for so long, they don't even know how to conduct themselves
I don't want
outside of being a mom.
I don't want to say it's necessarily being a mother so long. I think it's a mental illness to a degree of the attachments that they have. Is most of them the ones that look at their kids like their boyfriends.
Oh,
So I think a lot of that stems from that. So when he leaves,
talk about that part.
when
Go
he
ahead.
when he leaves and goes off to college, instead of being like a normal fucking parent, that's what you raise your kid to become and be happy for it. I think they feel like, I don't know, like they're missing something now,
Do you
or unless they feel like no longer serving their purpose.
Or their daughter become their sister.
So let me ask you this. All right, so good question for both points. Do you feel like women treat their sons as if they're their man? And do you feel like with daughters, do women treat their daughters as if they're their homegirl sisters, like as their equal when they age up?
Single women, yes. Women who got a husband at home, no. Women who have a man in the house, no. Single women, absolutely. I can't tell you how many females I follow that every single day I gotta see their motherfucking son. Every day I gotta see their son or I gotta see their daughter. Either their son turning into their man, all the dates that they would normally be on with a man, they're there taking their son and showering their son. All the hiking trips, all the mall shopping sprees, Starbucks, wherever they're going, they make sure their son is there as if this is their man. Even the pictures they take be kind of provocative. I done seen women twerking with their sons. Like, you bitches down there borderline pedophiles the way they be treating their sons. Or on the flip side, they turn their daughter into their homegirl. I done seen women sexualizing their own daughter. She 12, 13, but she built like she's 17, and her mom is dressing her the way she dressed on Saturday night to go to the
Allowing her
club.
wear like the aloe two pieces.
Yeah,
and
so
all that
mom
other stuff.
might have champagne, and then she got
Apple
fake
cider.
champagne for the daughter, already breeding her to get ready to go to brunch.
They doing the boomerang cheers in the
Yeah,
glass
like,
and
bro,
all
I
that.
can't
Do
stand
you
that
feel
shit.
like? Do you feel? Because I feel like sometimes women, they kind of baby their children, especially their boys. If they're a single mom, they typically baby their boys so much where they make them where they're so codependent on their mom that they can't even go out in the world on their own. And or if that child does have a girlfriend, eventually it's gonna be a competition between mother and girlfriend. And they can clash on that because it's like, I do everything. I wash his clothes, I fold his clothes and cook and clean for him. I'm his mama. But his daughter, like, well, I'm fucking on him. You know what I'm saying? We trying to build a life together, and you interrupting this right now. So it becomes a conflict because she doesn't even know her boundaries.
Right. And I think it goes back to that saying where they say some women basically raise the type of boys that
They want to date.
They raise the men that women hate.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That part right there. So
Complaining about the quality of men, but this is the byproduct of women. And this, I'm not here to just shit on women. This is just the reality of women when they don't have a man overseeing them, period. Women are self-destructive by nature. They will destroy themselves and everything around them without the guidance of a man, which is why it's God, man, woman, child. It's like a child. If you leave a child home alone with no guidance by adults, what happens? They f the house up. Same thing with women. Women are just overgrown children. That's just all it is.
And I want to say that too as well, because I want to, especially with women, like, I'm trying to be constructive with you guys because at the end of the day, the boys that you guys are trying to raise by yourself, are these the type of men you would date if they were your age? If these weren't your kids, would you date the man that you're raising? That's all I'm saying. The things that you're instilling in your child, would you date this man? Most of them are going to say no because they baby him so much. They allow them to be so coddled where they don't know how to do anything for themselves. The woman is more masculine than her son is because she's coddled him so much he don't have to do anything. He lean on his mom. He call his mom for everything to the point where when he becomes a grown man, he's an overgrown baby.
He's a bitch. You raised a
Basically.
bitch boy. You raised a simp boy. You raised a simp son. Literally, not the TV show. And I'm going to say this too. Stop giving advice to men that you wouldn't give to your son. You keep telling men, it's cool to be a stepdad. It's cool to be this. Would you advise your son to grow up, go find a woman, and then raise another man's abandoned semen? Because that's what a kid is. A kid is it's semen. He's another man's lost semen that he just sprayed in a woman and walked away. So what you're doing, imagine a man, boom, gave a semen sample in a cup and then handed it to you as a man and said, here, raise him. It's yours now. That's what you're doing.
Retarded,
We don't think about it that way, but go to your local
That was kind of
sperm.
graphic.
Go to the local sperm bank as a man, get a sample, put it in your woman, and then raise that kid like it's yours. That's what you're doing. So it's crazy when you think about it. We normalize dysfunction. That's actually dysfunctional and insane when you think about it. Now, if you blend in families, that's different. Like I said, if I didn't have no kids, I swear for Jesus Christ on everything holy under the sun, I would never wife a single mom, ever. I'll fuck you all day. They got the best pussy and they cook.
Yeah, it
But
got
wifing
character.
you, that shit is out.
So what do the women do that's raising these single mothers? And I understand already because the first thing you probably should have married before you carried. We know that's not really going on and being realistic nowadays. So what do they do now, being in those positions? Because they want to show too much love and affection and not enough discipline.
Best bet is what he just said. Try to find a single father who has kids and doesn't mind blending a family together. That is the best bet. A man who doesn't mind treating your son and allow him to treat your son as if he would treat his own.
So they have to go find another family.
That would be,
Yes.
they would have to be, and find a man who's willing to treat her son like his own. Not have the good with the bad. Not let him be there supporting for the video games, the games, all the good stuff. But then when that child is acting up, let me discipline him. And it's like, no, don't talk to my baby like that. You can't talk to him like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? You got to take the good
Is
with the bad.
that the only option? What about the women that's they presume that they might just be in the era of just raising their kids and not really out here dating?
A woman can't raise a boy to be a man. And I'm going to say that. That's going to sound so controversial. Can't no single woman raise a boy to be a man. You can love him. You can teach him the best way you know how. But you cannot show that boy how to be a man. Because again, at certain things, certain junctures of life, you can't even get on that level. Mom, how do I approach when the police are trying to bully me? Mom, these guys at school pressing me to gangbang. Mom, this girl wants to give me head at school. Mom, do you have any real it's type of conversation.
No,
It's
that's
certain type of
facts.
conversation that a woman is not equipped to handle to talk to her son about.
Even outside of the convos, once you can no longer physically discipline or control them,
The fear is
it's
gone.
out of your hands.
Yeah, the fear is gone now.
So the only thing keeping them in check and following the rules is fear of consequences. Well, by the time I hit 12, 13, there's no fear, no consequences. The worst consequence you can get is what? Ass whooping.
And once you start embracing that, like, because niggas outside is hitting harder than moms do with this belt, whatever the case may be. If she's corporal punishing me, mom, all right, cool, you hit me. But after that, it's
Right.
nothing,
I'm catching fades with niggas outside that's hitting 3-4 times harder than you. So
exactly.
that little belt, I could grab that. Man, stop playing.
Exactly.
That's when you need pops. That's when, if y'all not together, you gotta
Holla at
low key send him to pops. I
Boys
know
in
it's
the
gonna
hood.
sound crazy. You gotta send him to pops. Shout out Boys in the Hood. They showed you. Listen, I did all I could do. It's on you now. But the best bet is just to stay with the person you had kids with. It's literally just that simple. Then you ain't gotta worry about none of this we talking about.
Yeah, that's true.
Because for some reason, it's normalized that whoever you have a kid with, you're not gonna be with that person. So we're
Yeah.
already planning on the dysfunction before anything even happens. It's like, nah, we need to go back to ground zero. Be with the person you had kids with. Unless that bitch is just a piece of shit, which a lot of these hoes are, or the niggas the piece of shit, which some niggas are.
But they should have known that prior to it be like signs already there with women picking
Bingo.
their man. If you already know he had a whole bunch of other kids and he's not there for those other kids, what do you think he's going to do with you and that child when that child gets here? You got to
Bingo.
pay attention. Pay attention to the red flags.
And stop listening to these simp niggas, because these simp niggas is lying to y'all. This is how they get in good with y'all. Everybody got different playbooks and attributes. Some men, they got money where they don't even got to talk, and that's how they get you. Some men got charm, and they charm you out your drawers. Some men don't got money or charm. They just simps and say what you want to hear. And that's the way they get in your drawers. Or some men got money and are simps at the same time, like a lot of these professional athletes, a lot of these rap niggas, and y'all believe in that all stand-up sturdy men operate that way, and real men don't. Y'all be listening to these simp ass niggas and then they're lying to y'all.